Myself, Manohar Kabade, welcomes you to one more video lecture on electric current through conductors. Dear friend, from the last 6 video lectures, we are talking about how the current flows through the conductor. From that, we come to Ohm's law, and then we got the idea of the resistance. Resistance is the opposition to the flow of current through a conductor. A device which is able to oppose the current in the electrical circuit is called as a resistor. In this video lecture, we are talking about the resistors. Resistance is the property and resistor is the device. And the unit of resistance is ohm. Resistor is actually of 2 types. One is carbon resistors and other is wire wound resistors. मित्रांनो, आपल्याला माहिती आहे की जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या कंडक्टरच्या अक्रॉस सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी बॅटरी लावत असतो तेव्हा त्याच्यातून करंट वाहतो आणि वाहणाऱ्याला करंटला विरोध करण्याचं काम हे रेझिस्टन्समुळे होतं. रेझिस्टन्स ही प्रॉपर्टी आहे आणि अशी डिव्हाइसेस ज्यांना रेझिस्टन्सची प्रॉपर्टी आहे त्यांना आपण रेझिस्टर्स म्हणत असतो. आपल्या रोजच्या जीवनामध्ये आपण वेगवेगळे इलेक्ट्रिकल डिव्हाइसेस वापरतो. त्या वेगवेगळ्या इलेक्ट्रिकल डिव्हाइसेसमध्ये करंटच्या फ्लोला कंट्रोल करण्यासाठी, करंटच्या फ्लोचा कमी करण्यासाठी आपल्याला रेझिस्टर्सची गरज पडत असते. रेझिस्टर्स मुख्यत्वे 2 प्रकारचे आहेत, कार्बन रेझिस्टर्स अँड वायर वूंड रेझिस्टर्स. वायर वूंड रेझिस्टर्स याचं नावच असं सांगतं की कंडक्टिंग वायर एखाद्या लाकडी फळीवर, पट्टीवर किंवा एखाद्या छोट्या लाकडी आपण एक रॉडवर असं म्हणूया त्याला गुंडाळलं जातं आणि मग त्याचा जो रेझिस्टन्स केला जातो. आपल्याला माहित आहे की एखाद्या कंडक्टरचा रेझिस्टन्स हा त्याच्या लांबीवर अवलंबून आहे. समजा आपण 100 सेंटीमीटर लांबीची वायर गुंडाळली, आपण एका छोट्याशा लाकडी पट्टीवर गुंडाळली तर त्याचा काही रेझिस्टन्स असेल आणि त्याच मटेरियलची 200 सेंटीमीटरची वायर गुंडाळली तर त्याचा रेझिस्टन्स दुप्पट असेल. तर अशा प्रकारची रेझिस्टन्सेस आपण याला वायर वूंड रेझिस्टर असं म्हणत असतो. The other type of the resistors are very popular. They are carbon resistors. They are popular because they are very small in size. And another way, they are very convenient to use. And third thing is that they are cheap and easily available in the market. They are inexpensive. They are not expensive at all. The carbon resistors which are available in the market are like this one. Its size is very small. It's a cylindrical one. And it is provided with 2 leads, connecting leads. अगदी छोटा कार्बन रेझिस्टर असतो. याच्यानंतरच्या व्हिडिओ लेक्चरमध्ये मी तुम्हाला तो दाखवेन. आणि त्याच्या दोन्ही टोकाला कंडक्टिंग वायर कनेक्ट केलेली असते जेणेकरून तो रेजिस्टर आपल्याला सर्किटमध्ये कनेक्ट करता येईल. The carbon resistors, which are very small in size, have different values, and we have to make use of these resistors of suitable value of resistance in the electrical circuit, and the carbon resistor provided with the color bands on its body decides the value of that resistance. How it is? It is the different color bands on the carbon resistor have the specific values, and making use of that specific values of the different color bands on the carbon resistors are able to find out the actual value of the resistance of that resistor. Now, the Electronic Industries Association has decided a color code, and with that color code the colors are given with the specific number, and from that we are able to find out the actual value of the resistance. Let us consider this is a carbon resistor. If you held it vertical, on the surface of the body of this carbon resistor, there are color bands. The 4 color bands, out of which 3 are very close to each other, and 4th one is far away from the remaining 3. The 4th band, which is separate one, we will take at the bottom. Then the specific value of the first color band will give the first digit of a number. It will give the first digit. The second band will give the second digit of the number, and the third band is a multiplier. It will give the power of 10 in the multiplication. And the 4th band, which is separate from the 3, gives the tolerance in the measurement. The different color bands are coded with different numbers, and the color code for the different colors is written in a tabular form. Here, if the color band is of black color, then its value is 0. For brown it is 1. For red it is 2. For orange it is 3. For yellow it is 4. For green it is 5. For blue it is 6. For violet it is 7. For grey it is 8. For white it is 9. And golden and silver, the color bands which are at the bottom we are taking are the color bands which are able to give how much is the tolerance in the finding out the value of the resistor here, value of the resistance of a given resistor. सोपं आहे. तुमच्याकडे असलेला जो कार्बन रेजिस्टर आहे त्याला उभं पकडायचं. त्याच्यामध्ये 4 कलर बँड्स असणार आहेत त्या रेजिस्टरच्या बॉडीवर. त्यातली 3 एकमेकाच्या खूप जवळ असणार आहेत आणि एक वेगळा सेपरेट असेल. वेगळा सेपरेट असलेला कलर बँड सगळ्यात खाली पकडला तर वरून आलेल्या पहिल्या कलर बँडमुळे पहिलं डिजिट कळेल, दुसऱ्या कलर बँडमुळे दुसरं डिजिट कळेल आणि तिसरा कलर बँड हा त्या 2 डिजिट नंतर येणारा 10चा घातांक आहे ते मल्टिप्लायर असेल. आणि अशा पद्धतीने तुम्ही त्याची किंमत माहित करू शकाल. आणि उरलेला जो शेवटचा कलर बँड आहे, चौथा जो सेपरेट आहे, त्या आलेल्या किमतीमध्ये प्लस मायनस किती बदल असण्याची शक्यता आहे तो सांगते. मग प्रत्येक कलर साठी काय स्पेसिफिक व्हॅल्यू आहे ही टेबलमध्ये दिलेली आहे. आता प्रश्न असा आहे की हा टेबल पाठ कसा होणार. Student may feel it is difficult to remember this table and their respective values for the given color. But for that, a funny liner is used, and that funny liner make you to remember the color code of the different colors. The funny liner is actually very funny. What is that funny liner? Take the first letter of each and the line comes out like this one. B.B. Roy. Black, brown, red, orange, yellow. B.B. Roy, this is the name of the person. In Great Britain, G for green and B for blue. B.B. Roy in Great Britain has very good wife. This V stands for violet, G stands for grey and W stands for white. And the funny liner ultimately comes like this one. B.B. Roy in a Great Britain has very good wife. This is the simple funny liner. The first letter of each word give the specific color, and making use of that specific color you are able to find out the first 2 digits from the first 2 bands and then power of 10 from the third band, and the fourth band which is separate is able to give the tolerance value. We will take 1 or 2 examples to find out the resistance of a given resistor using color code. आता मित्रांनो काय करू आपण माहितीये का, मी ॲज अन एक्झाम्पल इथे एक रेजिस्टर घेतलेला आहे, म्हणजे इथे दिसतोय तुम्हाला. या रेजिस्टर मध्ये 1 2 3 3 कलर बँड एकमेकाच्या जवळ आहे आणि चौथा सेपरेट आहे. तो सेपरेट आपण राईट साइडला घेतलाय आणि जे पहिले 3 आहेत ते लेफ्ट साइडला घेतलेले आहेत. त्या बँड म्हणजे त्या रेजिस्टर असलेल्या कलर बँडचे कलर लिहिलेत मी. पहिला कलर रेड आहे, पहिल्या बँडचा कलर रेड आहे, दुसऱ्या बँडचा कलर ग्रीन आहे आणि तिसऱ्या याचा बँडचा कलर ऑरेंज आहे आणि जो सेपरेट आहे तो गोल्डन कलरचा आहे. तर एवढ्या माहितीवरून आपण या रेजिस्टरचा रेजिस्टन्स किती आहे ते कॅल्क्युलेट करू शकतो. Knowing the colors of the bands on the resistor, you are able to find out the value of the resistance of the given resistor. How? The first color will give the first digit. The first color is red. Where is the red? Here red is that. How much is the value of the red color band? It's 2. The second color band is of green color. The green is of 5. Therefore, the second digit is 5. The first digit is 2. Because the first color is red, second digit is 5, the second color is green. For red it is 2, for green it is 5. The third color band gives the multiplier power of 10, the orange. The orange color is of 3. Therefore, it is 10 to the power 3 ohm. Therefore, the value of given resistance is 25 into 10 to the power of 3 ohm. 25 into 10 to the power of 3. 10 to the power of 3 is kilo. Therefore, the value of given resistor is 25 kilo ohm. This value of the given resistor can be found out by knowing the colors on its body. And the value from the color code just determined is 25 kilo ohm. This is one example. In another example, if I want a resistance of 360 ohm, if I want a resistance of 360 ohm, how I will write 360 ohm? It is 36 into 10 to the power of 1. What? 360 equal to 360 is equal to 36 into 10 to the power of 1. Therefore, what I need is that the resistor should be chosen from the number of resistors in which the first color band should have a value of 3, and the value of 3 is for orange color. Therefore, the first color should be orange. The first color on the resistor should be of orange band. Then the next digit I need is 6. For 6, the value will be blue. Therefore, the next I need is the blue band. And the third is power of 10. Power of 10 is 1. Therefore, 1 should be brown. 360 is possible brown. If the first color is of orange, the second is blue, and third one is brown. The third color band should be of brown color. Like that, you are able to find out the value of given resistor from the bands, or you are able to choose the suitable resistor from the color code and the color bands on the body of that resistor. Sometime in the electrical circuits there is a need to control current. The battery has a specific value of EMF. When it is connected across resistance, you will get a definite value of potential difference across its end. But if with the help of same battery you want to reduce the potential difference across the resistor and you want to control the current in the circuit, at that time a resistance whose value is not important, but it should be adjustable in such a way that it can able to adjust the current in the circuit, and it is possible by making use of a variable resistor. A variable resistor is an adjustable resistor which is able to control current in the circuit by adjusting the potential difference across the resistor, and the variable resistor is a rheostat. This is schematic diagram of a rheostat. This rheostat is an iron core on which there is a layer of asbestos on which the wire is wound. Several number of turns of the wire is wound on it. There is a rod ahead of it. On the rod there is a sliding jockey type arrangement. This sliding knob on it, the sliding key on it is able to adjust the length of wire in contact, and the length of wire adjusts the resistance, and because of that it is able to adjust the current in the circuit. It has three terminals, A, B and C. C is the variable terminal which is able to adjust the resistance, and by adjusting the resistance we are able to adjust current in the circuit. This is very important device or instrument, electrical instrument used in the electrical circuit in order to adjust the flow of current by adjusting the value of resistance. Here the value of resistance, though we don't know, but making use of this, you are able to control the flow of current in the circuit. You can reduce the current in the circuit by making the larger values of resistances in contact, and you can increase the current by making the smaller value of resistance in contact, and this is possible by adjusting the sliding jockey on the rheostat. And this is a variable resistor, whereas the carbon resistors are the fixed resistors whose values can be found out from the color code.